What's going on, guys? Boost Auto here, and today we're going to show you how to install our 2023 tow mirror lights for Dodge Ram trucks 2500 and 3500. So let's get into it.
These Boost Auto mirror lights for your 2023 Ram trucks are plug and play. You can install them in under half an hour with just a few simple tools. No tapping, crimping, or splicing. Our tow mirror lights feature customizable lighting options to fit your build. These lights are available in white or amber running light with either standard or sequential turn signal. And if you have factory spotlights, you'll have 5 spotlights with TIR optics on your new mirror lights from Boost Auto.
Your kit will come with 2 tow mirror marker lights.
If you have factory spotlights, you'll have 5 spotlights with TIR optics on your new mirror light from Boost Auto. If you did not have spotlight, you'll get the same features from the running light and turn signal strip, just without spotlight in the mirror.
Here's a tool list of all the tools you'll need for your installation. Please extend your mirrors before starting this procedure. Whether that be power extending or manual extending, it will make the procedure easier and will not be able to be done once the battery is disconnected. Open the hood.
On the driver's side of the vehicle, disconnect the negative battery cable.
If you have an auxiliary battery, disconnect that at this time too. Start by removing the top glass of the mirror. Go ahead and point the glass up so you can have space to sneak in a flathead screwdriver.
Be careful when removing the glass, as there are connectors on the backside that you don't want to tug or pinch.
What you're going to want to do is fish the screwdriver in between the glass of the mirror and the motor and twist the screwdriver to pop it out of place. Just like that, your glass is out. Again, you're going to stick the screwdriver right between here and the motor itself and twist it until you hear it pop. Now we can disconnect the connectors on the back side of the mirror. Position the glass facing downwards to gain access so you can have space to sneak in a flathead screwdriver. Perform the same as the top. Now release these 2 tabs. Next, we can remove the screws holding in the shroud. These are T15s.
Depending on your truck, you may have the shroud routing clip here, holding in an additional harness. If you have this piece, go ahead and pull the wires out of the clip and above the lower glass motor.
Now you can release your shroud. Make sure you tuck the wiring out of the way so it does not get caught. Take out this connector from the housing and now release up on this tab and disconnect the connector.
On some Rams, your shroud will be equipped with this camera. If you have a camera, you will need to disconnect this connector on the back of the shroud. Depress the top of the latch, pull back, and pull back on the black tab to release the connector. With that out of the way, we can remove these 3 screws holding in the front shroud.
Now we can maneuver the back of the mirror shroud out of place.
Be sure to push it towards the front of the truck to release the clips, then slide the shroud away from the truck.
Now we can disconnect the mirror light connector. Over on the bench, we'll go ahead and remove the light from the mirror shroud. To do so, there's 3 screws holding it in. Go ahead and take out your OEM tow mirror light. We can now install our Boost Auto tow mirror light. Go ahead and line it up in place and then install your screws.
Be sure not to over tighten here.
Install your connector. Make sure to move any wiring out of the way so it doesn't get pinched. You'll have to lift the lip over this side of the mirror. Also, these clips will line up with the mirror. You'll slide the front shroud of the mirror under the base of the mirror. And it'll align in place. You're gonna wanna make sure the base of the mirror lines up with the tabs on the shroud. To do so, maneuver the mirror so they click in place and the bolt holes line up. Make sure the tab on the bottom is lined up correctly. Go ahead and reinstall the 3 screws. Install your mirror shroud. We'll start by connecting the connector on the back end. Once connected, it'll line up and lock in here.
If equipped with a camera, reconnect the connector on the back of the shroud. Again, not every truck will have this harness and shroud routing clip, but if it's on your truck, place the harness on top of the lower glass motor to avoid pinching. Then place the harness back under the shroud routing clip in its original position.
And now, feed the wires through. For the bottom, there's a tab right here. Make sure it's fed through here. And line up your mirror shroud. With that now aligned, install your 4 screws, holding it in. Now we're going to install our lower glass. Go ahead and reconnect the tabs. These are reverse polarity, so it does not matter which way you install them. And with that, go ahead and center your mirror, snap it into place. Install your upper glass. Go ahead and reconnect the connectors on the back side. Make sure the mirror motor is centered.
Make sure your stabilization pins will be inserted in these specific locations and pressed firmly at the center of the glass until it clicks in place. Once the tow mirror light is installed on the driver's side, repeat the same steps on the passenger side of the truck. Reinstall your negative battery cable.
If you have an auxiliary battery, reinstall it at this time too.
Then test to make sure the lights are operational.
That wraps up this install for our Dodge Ram 2023 tow mirror lights. If you like what you see or are interested in any other of our products, head on over to boostauto.com. If you enjoyed this video and want to see other videos just like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's all for now. We'll catch you in the next one.